I know that Metal Garden is a very underrated game, and you know it's underrated because, did you see that cinematic intro? It's basically like the love child between a parking garage and the 2001 first-person shooter Soldier of Fortune for the Dreamcast. Real ones know what I mean. It's got gunplay, it's got exploration, and it's got atmosphere. It's got that sauce. This game loves using scale to its advantage, unlike your mother who probably avoids them. I know I would. The space, while massive, is somehow confined. You can see the ceiling above you, feeling constricted and trapped, and feeling that distance by the presence of clouds and thunder amidst towering cannons that fire at impossibly distant targets. This game is chock full of megastructures, although notably lacking your mother due to polygon restraints. Sitting at overwhelmingly positive on Steam and developed by a single person over the course of 2 years, it's a hidden gem with an unassuming front page. In-game, there is no minimap, no quest markers, or loot boxes, and you only learn bits and pieces about the world you're playing in through occasional PDAs sprinkled throughout the landscape. Anything you encounter that's not a dead or dying body, local alien fauna, or ominous megastructure is trying to kill you. Raiders wielding subsonic guns will attack on sight, then promptly die when a knife is shoved into their face. And I don't know if it's the pheromones, but for some reason every 7-foot-tall armored furry in the universe wants their cleavers buried 6 inches firmly in her skull, which would feel a lot more like a bad Wattpad novel if it weren't for the, murderous intent. One of the more unique systems in the game is the damage system. If your health bar is fully reduced, you gain a debuff correlating with where you were hit. This could range anywhere from adding weapon shake, reducing sprint speed, or even removing weapon cursors. You've got your sprint, you've got your double jump, and you've got 4 weapons to collect throughout the game, which are really fun to use. But honestly, the gunplay is not the game's greatest strength. The real sauce is in the exploration, the atmosphere, the fact that this game makes me like brutalism. And I hate brutalism. I like it because it does what brutalism is supposed to be. Looming, bleak, concrete. It communicates dystopia and harshness and permanence and somehow fragility at the same time. The structures are old and dilapidated, long past their expiration date, much like your mother's dating profile. The world feels like it was once lively and functional, and things don't work anymore in a way that makes sense. Any game dev can throw around random clutter, but it takes special intent to make a story to each ruin. You'll find buttons you can press, but they haven't worked for perhaps centuries. Rubble lies in your way, serving as yet another obstacle to be bypassed. And if you don't pay attention, the decay can even affect you directly. And this game doesn't have ray tracing, subsurface scattering, and all those other keywords you hear in AAA gaming spaces nowadays. But it trades it for what we really should be after: art. So, with that said, let's introduce the setting. Entombed in a vast megastructure, countless civilizations live through their long ages. Though they have attempted every method, the walls and ceiling of the structure remain unbreached. The path outside has never been found. And in the structure's overgrown far reaches, many nomads wander, living off the remnants of battles fought among the many warring states and corporations. Metal Garden is an oxymoron. Metal doesn't grow. It stands still, cold and unfeeling. But it can be used as a tool. In this case, it is a cage. Much like the legend of El Dorado, to escape is a treasure sought by many, but claimed by none. Until now. We play as a plucky scavenger who has to abandon his mech to go wandering amidst the outer edges of the upper stratus. And if we get a good look at ourselves, we can see... Where's our body? Why are we just arms? No! The best look we can get of ourselves is through these auto-surgery units you'll find throughout the game, repairing our broken body and revealing we look homeless, which is both hurtful and accurate. However, after immediately being attacked by what appears to be an organized group of equally homeless mercenaries and conversing with the dying remnants of a once proud military force, a larger plot reveals itself. The exit has been found, but it is being concealed. The discovery of an exit has threatened the power of the Central Serenian Mining Group, or CSMG, an industrial company behind the destruction of the Reyes Secretorum, an army of leopard furries at one point in a crusade to find the exit, but now bought and placed in the pocket of the CSMG, betraying their leader and king. In a game of rock, paper, scissors, it seems freedom is beaten by the unabated might of bribery. With the knowledge of an exit, seemingly confirmed by the CSMG's involvement, we take it personally and proceed to erase every furry we encounter as swiftly and efficiently as a Wi-Fi outage, or tracing allegations. As we face continually surmounting odds, infiltrating deeper and deeper into the structures before us, and revealing but a glimpse of how deep the rabbit hole goes, we encounter the corpse of some higher-ranking officer within the core of the CSMG. A peculiar bit of technology embedded in his skull that serves as a safe for particularly important memories. With the risk of neurological damage upon entry, we accept the risk and check this dude's hard drive, hacking into his biotech nervous system with our own. Because apparently that's just something we've had with us the whole time. A dark hall, dark figures, and dark discussion invades our senses, memories of a very secret and important meeting. We learn their reasons for destroying any mention of this exit, setting up charges to destroy any path to it, and turning an entire army against their ruler. What lies beyond the walls is unknown even to them, but they do know that inside the walls of this prison, they have power. Centuries of surveys, investments, and bribes have allowed them to single-handedly own an entire continent-sized slice of this world they call home, and freedom is a threat to that privilege. Thus, their only choice to maintain their grip on their assets is to squash what may be the last chance for true freedom. Taking inspiration from my high school government final project and solving the housing crisis, we find ourselves in a green valley, the only way forward being a small door. But one more challenge remains. Your greatest challenge defeated, you now face the entrance to your escape. To continue is to leave behind everything you've ever known, and to truly delve into something unknown. Circuitry from millennial-old computers sparks to life at your behest, the lights glimmering with the same hope that has guided your steps. You've risked your very life to be here. You've risked your life for the promise of freedom. Pathways move before you, every footfall echoing into the abyss of gray you've grown accustomed to. As you walk, you know not whether you follow in the steps of thousands, or if you are the sole survivor in your lonely journey. You will likely never know. You wonder how much farther it is you must go before you face some insurmountable wall, before your hope is shattered. And yet, the sky opens before you. To continue further would be to rob you of this experience. There are secrets that lie covered still, waiting to be discovered by you. And although your first playthrough may be tainted by your prior knowledge, I have intentionally left much to be discovered. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and let me know what you thought of it in the comments below. With that, I bid you farewell, and may you find rest in the heavenly fields beyond the structure.